Hi everyone, how are you? Are you in perfect condition? I hope so. Okay, let's learn modal perfect. The form is modal verb with can, may, must, should, plus have, plus verb 3. Okay, first we'll have plus verb 3 to show present future perfect. Present future perfect is an action that will be complete in the future. So here, these examples, through these examples, we know that if it is complete in the future, it means that the activity is planned. The government will have built many smart cities by 2040. It means that the government have a plan to build many smart cities. Now they are preparing about that, so that in 2040 the smart cities are or will be completed. Our agricultural commodities will have been processed in high technology by 2025. In these 4 years, we are building infrastructures for the high technology, and we are learning for that. In order that by or before 2025, our agricultural commodities will have been processed in high technology. The infrastructure will be ready for that. Okay, and then would have verb 3 past future perfect. I must tell you that past perfect, modal perfect, the time mostly is in the past, except for this because this is present future perfect. But for modal verbs, the time is present or future. So would have plus verb 3 to show past future perfect here can be used in 2 ways. The first in reported speech. This comes from the direct speech that has the present future perfect for the sentence. Then we change into the reported speech. If the main verb here is in the past, we change this into the past. So she told that she would have changed all the system digitally by the end of this year. The direct speech is I will have changed, like that. So it is present future perfect and then become past future perfect. In conditional sentence type 3, I hope that you have learned or you have watched my video about conditional sentences. Surely conditional sentence type 3, there is a contrary to the past fact. The government wouldn't have begun to pay attention on developing technology in education if there hadn't been a report for it. If there hadn't been a report. In fact, there was a report for it, so the government began to pay attention on developing technology in education. Then we continue to this may, might plus have verb 3 to show past possibility. The world may not have been able to enter such a big digital world if computer hadn't been found. Because it is in conditional sentence type 3, it is contrary to the fact. So the world may not have been. There was possibility that the world didn't enter under this condition. Computer was not found, but the computer was found. That's why the world entered a big digital world. So there was a possibility. Look at this. Farmers didn't have a good harvest years ago. They may not have had proper agricultural technology to plant. Now, it is not in conditional sentence type 3, so it is not contrary to the fact. But the possibility was met based on that time. So there was a possibility that the farmers didn't have proper agricultural technology to plant. That's why years ago they didn't have a good harvest. So the possibility is expressed in modal perfect. They may not have had proper agricultural technology to plant. Okay, this is the same, may and may. Actually, you can have might also here. Have plus verb 3, but this is for past formation. How to differentiate the meaning? Of course, you just try to understand the context. Industries may not have entered schools some years ago if they had intended to promote their product. So it is in conditional sentence type 3, so it is contrary to the past fact. If they had intended, but they didn't intend to promote their product, so the industries were permitted to enter the school years ago. Enter schools means that it's their contribution to the school, like giving a kind of training to the student in internship or contribution to school activities like that. Okay, let's continue. Could have plus verb 3 plus past ability. When you have, I hope that you have watched my video about past ability in modal verb. In modal verb, it is past ability, the ability that happened in the past, but it is modal perfect. So the past ability is contrary to the past fact. That's why we can have it also in conditional sentence type 3. If we had applied high technology in mining, we could have increased the economic value of the raw material. In fact, we didn't apply high technology in mining, so we could not increase, or we didn't have any ability to increase the economic value of the raw material. It is still contrary to the fact, but we don't need to make it in conditional sentence type 3. But we still have the fact here. We could have exported our product 2 years ago. Unfortunately, to show the contrary, unfortunately, we didn't take the chance for we lack of skilled workers. So this is the fact. Because we lack of skilled workers, we didn't have the ability to export. Actually, we had the ability, but we didn't do that. We didn't export. We didn't take the chance because we lack of skilled workers. Okay. The next is must have plus verb 3, past certainty. Some Asian countries have great development in communication technology. It is the fact. Actually, you can have this sentence in past, but we can have it also in present. Based on this fact, or based on this statement, we know we can use certainty. We can make a conclusion. They must have learned a lot from the Western ones, but the conclusion is in modal perfect because when some Asian countries have great development in communication technology, it means that these countries have mastered the technology. If they have mastered, it means that they learned it before in the past. That's why we have the conclusion, we concluded at that time that they must have learned a lot from the Western ones. Continue to this. Cannot, couldn't, plus have, plus verb 3 to show past impossibility. Impossibility. The second floor of a big mall collapsed when there was a big event. It couldn't have been built in strong construction. It was impossible. It was impossible that this big mall was built in strong construction. That's why we can have it in modal perfect. It couldn't have been built in strong construction. Okay, continue to the next. Should plus have plus verb 3 to show past advice. We should have analyzed the market for our products before launching them. We suffer a great loss. Okay, we have a present impact now. It is okay, the same as this. We suffer a great loss. When we suffer something, there must be the cause in the past. The cause is we didn't analyze the market before launching them. We just launched them. That's why now we suffer a great loss. So it is kind of a regret, and we advise ourselves that we should have analyzed, but we didn't. So it is contrary to the fact 2. Okay, I hope that you can understand about modal perfect. Is it difficult? Yes, I think so. But if you need more information about that, you can come to my website and learn more by having exercises there. Practicing makes perfect. So if you practice again and again, you will be able to understand modal perfect. Okay, thank you for watching. Goodbye.